Hello, Maroon Devils Network. I'm one of your student correspondents, Audrey Zelenka, bringing you a recap on all Swain County High School fall sports, clubs, and activities. The defending state championship women's cross-country team returned for the 2022 cross-country season with a target on their backs. Even though the team's number one runner from last season, Arizona Blankenship, was out with an injury, the girls did not give up and went into the state championship with their heads held high, and they won it all over again, leaving Kernsville with their fifth straight state title from the 2021 outdoor track meet through the 2022 cross-country meet. The Lady Devils won by the largest margin since the first year of the 1A championship. Swain had 3 runners in the top 10. Senior Amaya Hicks finished second, freshman Annie Lewis finished third, and senior Gracie Monteith finished 10th. The men's cross-country team were ranked highly in the state at the beginning of the season. However, when illness began to spread within the team, it took out the team's top runner, Connor Brown, along with the chances of placing first at state. The boys ended up placing 7th out of 15 teams at the NCHSAA 1A state championship race. Our varsity football team finished with an overall record of 5 wins and 7 losses. In conference play, they were 1-4 with a sole victory over the Cherokee Braves. Due to the strength of their schedule, which included victories over North Buncombe, Franklin, and Pisgah, the Maroon Devils played their first playoff game at home against Winston-Salem Prep. The Devils moved past the Phoenix with a 26-8 victory. The Devils' season ended with a loss in the second round of the playoffs at Thomasville against a very tough Bulldogs team. This was the first season with new head football coach Sherman Holt leading the team. The JV football team finished with 6 wins and 1 loss, which came at the hands of the Murphy Bulldogs. The Maroon Devils JV team finished in a 3-way tie for first place in the conference. The Lady Devils varsity volleyball team ended their season 5th in conference with a record of 3 wins and 7 losses in conference and 11 wins and 12 losses overall. The varsity team played a very close match against Murphy September 6, ending with a 3-2 win for Swain. And the JV volleyball team had a record of 9 wins and 8 losses overall and 2 wins, 2 losses in conference. The men's soccer team went into the season having won 2 conference championships in a row and were ready to win a third. However, Highlands placed first and Blue Ridge took the number 2 spot while the Devils finished third in the conference. The boys still had a very good season, winning 11 games and only losing 3 in conference. The Swain County High School Marching Band competed at Inca High School and AC Reynolds this fall, finishing first place color guard, first place drum major, second place percussion, music, marching, and ensemble, and they placed second overall for classes 1A, 1AA, and 2A schools. Band students are currently preparing for the Western Regional All-District Band auditions, which will take place in January. Concert band members performed a fall concert that was well attended and are currently working to perform for their annual Christmas concert. Basketball, wrestling, and indoor track have all started their winter seasons, so stay tuned to the Maroon Devils Network to be kept up to date on everything maroon and white. Homecoming this year was a huge success at the high school with fun dress-up days like Barbecue Dad versus Soccer Mom and Character Day, and an impressive talent show with lots of amazing performers to end the week. Lane Shogberg took first place at the talent show for her live painting based on the acts. Lola Collins placed second for her lovely performance of Is That Alright by Lady Gaga, and Eli Wiggins took third for his hilarious impressions. At the homecoming football game, Savannah Cunningham was chosen as Maid of Honor, and Amaya Hicks was crowned Homecoming Queen. Swain High School's Health Occupation Students of America chapter, otherwise known as HOSA, and the American Red Cross's annual blood drive broke a record this year for the most blood collected. HOSA had set a goal of collecting 28 units, but they surpassed their goal, collecting 36 units from 61 donors. There will be another blood drive at the high school in the second half of the school year, dates to be announced. HOSA students are also preparing for competitions next semester. Swain High School's FFA chapter has had a lot of exciting activities this year. They went to a state FFA training center in July for a week, a land judging competition in September, a forestry competition in October, hosted a Kiss the Pig fundraiser during homecoming week that ended with Mr. Sean McCarthy kissing the adorable pig named Brownie, and preparing for a livestock competition at the end of this month. 17 students and their FFA advisor, Mr. Toby Sorrell, traveled to Indianapolis for the 95th National FFA Convention and Expo for a week to meet with other FFA chapters from across the country. Some of Miss Angela Babb's high-level art students have been working on a new Native American mural for the high school. Their progress is very impressive, and they expect to be finishing soon. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network, and remember to like, subscribe, and share our videos.